Hello, dreamers. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Make yourselves comfortable. How are you all doing tonight? You doing well? Comfy? I hope you all didn't get too frozen. I know, there's been some cold winds blasting around a few places. So, come on in, warm up. If you need to be close to something warm, well, I think I know where some of y'all might be coming. Just, fair warning, the breath is still cold. Oh boy. But anyway, thank you all for joining and coming back to the Zettaplex. It's always wonderful to see you here tonight. Hello, Lorelai. I know, I'm sorry, it's been about a week that I've been offline. Whoa, hi, Azrael. Wait, did I not get... Oh, no! I realized I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I forgot to whip my tits out. Give me a moment. Let me fix that. Thank you very much for that, though, Azrael. Let me fix that up now. Oh, my. Making it rain, my tiggle bitty's not even out, so you couldn't be showering me with gold? All right, let's fix that up. Sorry, I'm gonna be flashing y'all. Y'all gonna be seeing the fleshy pink. Hold on. But anyway, I know some of y'all were having fun with Lorelai last night as she was working on some arts. And Dandelion, did I see that you've been working towards affiliates? What's that, Twitch affiliate? Twitch affiliate, YouTube affiliate? What you been working on? Being a baka in the stream just started. I know. Baka no yon da ne. Baka shikihito da na. But anyway, welcome in, you all. I hope you all were good for the art stream that Lorelai was doing. I know I'm sorry I was away for a few days. Been a little bit of a week. Just had some stuff to take care of, and well, you know, even the icy winds can cross dimensions and hit the Zettaplex. So all of a sudden, my connection with you all turned into a potato. So it's a little hard to come to you live on a stream when I'm getting about 1 megabit upload. Now, mind you, when you're streaming, Twitch recommends you have 6 megabits of upload bandwidth. A fiber connection has 1,000, usually has at least 1,000 megabits. And even cable internet has like 10, 20 megabits. I'm getting less than 1. So that was a little rough for just a little bit of time. But you know what? We're back now, so we can have some fun. Thinking about putting me in different outfits. So art crimes. What is this with y'all trying to... new outfits? I know some of y'all were watching Rigatoni's stream earlier, so as you were watching some pasta Minecraft, in fact, while we're talking about outfits, let's pull this up. Double check and make sure that that's all good. But, what was I saying? Yeah, hearing that Sin all of a sudden was saying, oh, by the way, I'm going to draw Mihai and Tony in maid outfits. I'm like, maid outfits? Okay, sure, I guess we'll do this. Okay, fair enough. Man, I hope I don't have any wind drafts coming up. You know. Sneak peek, indeed I did. Catboy pose, eh? Nyaran. Tomo yo, kimi wa hontou ni manuke de dakedo, sore demo boku wa kimi o aishiteru yo. Aishite yo. Getting all tongue-tied. Art crimes. I know, I'm loving seeing y'all's art crimes. Whether they're something of anything. I mean, last week's art crime was just y'all stealing my clothes. I'm going, man, I'm really going to have to move the stream to Fansly because I have nothing to wear. It's not even that I'm being a sussy baka or, you know, I'm flashing my other tail out. It's I just don't have anything to wear, so I can't go live on Twitch. Actually, I wonder, maybe I should get the hot tub ready. Anyway, what was I saying? Sorry about that. But art crimes. Family isn't the best. Do some games. Did I see the snack? I saw the snack. Sussy baka. I mean, you're not wrong. I am coming to you all, bringing you just a few wonderful memories. Bat! Sorry. Got a little distracted, you know. Bat! But, so yes, I know I'm a sussy baka. I just want to see you all go to sleep with a smile and just drift away into beautiful memories, beautiful visions, whatever it is that crosses your mind. Just to feel something magical. And you know, being a sussy baka is an easy way to accomplish that. You go outside 2 times in the snow today. I know. So for y'all who did get snow, how much did y'all get? I mean, things are a little different in the Zettaplex. We don't exactly. Weather is a very flexible concept, so it can be pretty much anything you ever want it to be here. I will say, normally, it's always either dusk or twilight, or going into night. Always just a subtle light across the land. But whatever it is that you see when you go below a palace of memories, it can be whatever you want deep down. Fancy, beautiful Durg. Who dat, Miss G Mama? Who dat? I don't know of a fancy, beautiful Durg on this stream. Well, unless, of course, it happens to be you coming in. Hello, Miss G. It's good to see y'all. Come on in. Your late night place to rest awaits. At this point, I'll draw you as a duck. Instead of a bat, it's quack. And as for snow, getting the 7-foot storm. Oh, no. Nova, you getting the super storm. Oh, 7 feet? Yikes. Phew. You got laughed at for being bi. Okay, so Diana in chat saying, I got laughed at for being bi. Just say to them, joke's on you. I get access to both sides of the buffet. You know. I heard that joke once. It was around June. So someone who said, you know, the B in LGBT stands for buffet because they get both sides. And I just go, you know, that's gonna keep that one in the back pocket. Indulging in hightail. I know, Miss G. Hightail is fun. I was debating, of course I didn't want to give the plans away too much. That would actually require me planning things. But I was thinking about possibly doing some more hightail, because hightail is fun. And man, the devs have been updating hightail at a breakneck pace. And hello, Hindi. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Just vibing for the moment. Gonna play a game in a little bit. Probably play a game. You know, I'm trying some new things. Trying some new things on YouTube, of course. Always experimenting with YouTube, seeing if anything can actually hack the algorithm. Short of, you know, resorting to AI slop. So it goes. You know, nothing like a little enshittification, but I don't want to bring out those kinds of dreams. Hello, Silly Goblin. I know Hightail mentioned might be doing some Hightail tonight, because I've been debating doing either Hightail or I had gotten a new game called Escape from Ever After. So I'm not entirely sure which one of the two I want to, which one I want to pick yet. But, you know, or who knows. This might just end up being another thing where we just hang out for a few hours and just talk, vibe, relax. Wing Zero, making me stretch already. All right. Well, you know what? It is good to limber up. I mean, there's 10 minutes of pre-show in there, so. There we are. Always remember to stretch, y'all. Don't have Mar here like, dragon whimpers, give me more. Love winter, but you're an indoor person. That's perfectly fine, Isabel. Because one of the things that is nice about winter is the cozy vibes, where you go, I can look at the vibe, I can look at the winter outside, and then warm up. So, you know, you can enjoy it without having to be in it. Now, of course, if you do enjoy the cold, It is beautiful. It is wonderful. There's a reason why Winter Wonderland is such a thing. But, 13 feet plus ice afterward? Holy heck, Nova, that is a heck ton of snow. Golly. 13 feet, golly. Huh. Dragon D's nuts, ayo! Got him. Yeah, so talking about winter, where, the cold can be very beautiful. There's some beauty to be seen in the stark, where it's just expanses of white, heavy quiet. You just look, you listen, snow just dampens everything. And there's just this cold drin in the air, where you just hear this low rumble just echoing across the land, as close as you can get. I'm trying to think. About the closest you can get to natural silence. And it is remarkable. It is beautiful. And then, of course, you go inside and just prepare yourself a nice, warm thing to drink. Could be some coffee. Could be hot chocolate. Could be hot toddy. I'm not judging. Take a trip to the Fossil Pokemon Museum. A Fossil Pokemon Museum? They found Pokemon? Holy heck. Sensory deprivation tank, yes. That's hot plum sake. Itadakimasu. Enjoy. Summer where you are. Zoe, hold on, Zoe. You're in the southern hemisphere? I forget, are you Australian? If you don't mind me asking. I was trying to remember where you were off the top of my head. Bat! Every time I swear I miss it every time, and then you'll always remind me, right about the time when I see the Get Along collar, we pass the bat. Fossil restoration is a thing in Cobblemon now. I mean, that makes sense. I know, so you've been enjoying Cobblemon, and while I haven't played, when was the last time I played Cobblemon? I mean, I did a little thing in a Cobblemon server long time ago, but I've not. Yeah, Cobblemon's been kind of interesting. Like, I know we were talking about this when you had reached out about that, since the last Pokemon I played was Pokemon Gold. Not Heart Gold, Gold. Fan-translated ROM of Gold. So, it's been a minute. Pokemon's one of those funny games. It holds a very special place. Bat? Dexter, say bat? It holds a special place in my heart for things like Team Rocket. Team Rocket, I love them. Jesse and James, chef's kiss. They're just dysfunctional theater kids who found each other as something to get away from their miserable lives. Jesse coming from poverty, James coming from absolute dysfunctional, narcissistic manipulation as a rich kid, and Meowth being abandoned. And then they find each other, and they're just so over the top. They're so ridiculous. I know. Rachel Lillis, Jesse's original English voice actress, sadly passed on, and Carter Cathcart, James's second voice actor in English, passed on. So unfortunately, we've lost one each of the Team Rocket voice actors. I know Eric Stewart and Michelle Knotts, they are fortunately still in good health. So, but, Carter Cathcart, long battle with cancer, long battle with cancer, and sadly Rachel Lillis as well, so, Oh, and Maddie Blaustein. I cannot forget Maddie Blaustein in there. So, actually, yeah, Maddie. Oh, I just realized Maddie Blaustein and Carter Cathcart, the two voice actors for Meowth, have since passed on. So yeah, Michelle Knotts. I feel like I haven't seen Michelle go live in a while, but I know she streams. Eric Stewart. I don't know how active he is. I think he might have moved on from voiceover and a lot of performing, except in music. But yeah, I know Maddie was the first who died very young. Then Carter Cathcart and Rachel Lillis, I know they both passed within the last year. So, we appreciate their work. They were some absolute pioneers and superstars in their own right in the dubbing scene. Because especially in the early days where, 4Kids made anime accessible, quote unquote, to a lot of people in the US, 4Kids certainly has an interesting legacy, and a lot of the choices they made having to deal with big networks going, oh, we need to censor this to all high hell, and figuring out how do you localize something for an audience in the late 90s and early 2000s. Why I gotta stream so late? I know. Well, it's here. I'm here to help you rest. I'm here to help you fall asleep. So, Caro, have a wonderful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away into a beautiful abyss, may you feel rest, repose, and see a light so beautiful that you can follow it back to the hours of the waking and carry it with you. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. So also I'll say, since Angel mentioned, the tech issue was just yesterday and Saturday. That's when I noticed I was having a lot of very strange internet issues. Before that, just happened to be live. So, fortunately not tech issues for an entire week. That would suck. That would certainly suck. But, going on for a few days where it was just taking care of life. I'm sorry, I just seen something very silly on Twitter while we were doing that. The only thing I prepare you for is dinner with how I always stream. I know, you and your Aussie hours. And hello. Oh my God. 55 months. Marine's been with us. Almost a funny number. Wait, hold on. 61. What's going on? Holy heck, Marine. Excuse me. Marine has been around for a long. There we go. There's Sun Wukong. God, you've been around since the beginning. Holy heck. Marine and who else? I know Diem, of course, he's asleep now, but Diem since the absolute beginning. Back when this Durg was just a little whelp coming to you all. Man, it has been Wing Zero. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? Oh no, none of that now. Although it's funny, thinking about like hyper masculine anime. So, again, mentioning another streamer, Rigatoni, who runs he's part of the Bunters SMP, and was watching one of his streams earlier, and so I think, Sin, you're still in here. I think I saw y'all. But, so, had cracked a joke when Sin had threatened... Sin had made a joke about, I think, drawing me in a maid outfit. I forget how this played out, but so the joke got into you drawing me and Tony in maid outfits, and then throwing out the idea where I thought of, we need one more person to then pose like the Pillar Men in maid outfits. So, bringing in a little JoJo in there. A little NANI? Omae wa mo shinderu. NANI? Eat. Off goes Marine. Lego Monkey Kid from Cartoon Network. I was gonna say, if anyone could tell you about Monkey Kid, it is Marine. So Marine in particular has done... she's done multiple reanimation projects for Monkey Kid, and neuron activated whenever it's mentioned. Cobblemon server, Night Owl, Thank you. I will let you know in case I do check it out. Because, we do need to play some more Minecraft. Even though Hytale's the new game in town. It's like the meme of one cake is Minecraft, One cake is hightail. You be the person sitting in front of them going, holy crap, 2 cakes! Nice! Neuron activated anytime there's monkey mentioned. Monkey Man and or the Yowie. Twitter is full of morons. I mean, you're not wrong, Gamma Churchill. God only knows there's enough weird chuds on Twitter. Unfortunately, that's just the internet in general. You love Cookie Yowie. In fact, I'm very curious, Marine, what are your feelings on Moldo Cookie? The new dark, damaged, large cookie that apparently was just released. Something new in Showcase, eh, Blue Rose? I see. That looks like a J and me combo. I see. Noted. More stuff to add in the Discord. Which, I know I keep talking about the Discord, and the thing that I just love seeing is y'all just creating art. Whether it's the meme, of course, of everyone stealing my clothes, where I'm like, can I please get those back before I go live? I can't go live with just a giant censor bar. That would probably get me in trouble with Twitch Terms of Service. I mean, at least they haven't banned me for too much underboob yet, so you know, that's a plus. You don't think I've seen the new Super Mario Galaxy trailer yet, so I have seen at least Yoshi eating a chain chomp, which Yoshi cannot eat a chain chomp in any of the Mario games. What the hell creative liberties is Nintendo and Illumination taking with this? Anyway, now that I get that out of the way, I did see at least a snippet of it. Came here because you have cabin fever. I see. So that's a thing where I'm just going, all right, are we sticking to the game canon, or are we taking some creative liberties? I mean, you know, some liberties I'm very cool with taking, such as the fact that, you know, Bowser's had an interesting character arc ever since about Super Mario RPG in 1998, I think it was released, 7 or 8, I think. But no, I think it was 96. Whenever it was released, where all of a sudden Nintendo takes Bowser from being just, you know, one-dimensional big bad, and suddenly turning him into this Dorkosaurus Rex, who's got all these insecurities and keeping up all these guises for his army. So he's big, he's brash, he's an asshole, he's a brat, and he's also very human at the end of the day when you're watching him. He's just like, thank you. When he's just like, I want my castle back and just peach and grumble, grumble, grumble. And they've developed him ever since, where now he's become a loving father. He's become a rock and roll dad, going to Super Mario Wonder, where he's got a freaking musical end battle where it's all rhythm based, and he puts on a freaking, between that and the original Mario movie, he puts on a freaking concert and just party for his entire kingdom. Broski has just put on a whole rock and roll show for all of his underlings. You go, man, what a badass. And also a dork. And, you know, lovingly raising Junior to be just as much of a brat as he was. Well, probably a little better adjusted. Bowser's certainly got a few things where it's like, certainly whatever happened with Mama and Papa Bowser, if there's anything that went on in his life beside Kamek, he's making sure Junior has a happier upbringing. Can't leave because of the ice on the road? Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, do be safe out there. Much as I do love the feeling of ice. Ice is a little bit of a problem. So let's not, just be careful. Be careful out there. I was actually trying to see something. Something weird happened with my keyboard all of a sudden. Why are you not? Did this get changed? Type 2. Why are you suddenly all yellow? I need to see what happens. I never learned how Corsair's IQ works because it's just too frustrating. But alas. There we are. Well, that'll work for the time being. Just all of a sudden seeing why do I have strange coloring on it right now. But there we are. Default profile. Get rid of you. There, perfect. Not actually, but it'll work for now. Why are you lighting up these keys being yellow all of a sudden? Strange. Oh well. Not the most important thing. I mean, hopefully it does turn out to be good. I don't know entirely what Illumination has in store, and, I was happily surprised with some things from the original Mario movie, and, Bowser being probably a standout. Just with his characterization, I think it's pretty solid. But we'll see where they go with this. We'll see what they got in store. I don't entirely know yet, but we'll find out what adventures we have. There we are. Go to lighting effects. That's better. Why are these two keys still weird? Key actuation. I'll deal with that later. Just all of a sudden bothering me when I've got two weird lighted keys that are driving me nuts. Key assignment. We don't want that. No. Why did you do that? Oh, well. Working on your riff sheet once you're done with the outfit. I know, you've been working on your own stuff. I'm getting married. What? Star, wait, bro? Hello? What's going on? I'm getting married? To who? This is news to me. Holy heck, it's my own wedding day? Has Bowser kidnapped me to be his queen? Oh god, that's a weird bit of Yaoi Bada Arthur. Anyway, I'm sorry, onward and upward. Oh dear. That's strange. Did I see what Tuxel sent earlier today? I think I did. I know I did see something where it looks like someone else might have a new model on the way as well. Think to Roxy. I mean, not the worst thing in the world, honestly, but we can always talk about that one later. May you be a flying lynx? Would you like to be a flying lynx? I told Ash, I'm sorry. I am having such a squirrel brain moment right now. Oh god. It's Sheepinski, so I'm I'm a standard configuration. He, him. So let's see. Where are you, Max? Where are you? There we are. You want to play? I mean, maybe I might play a little more Mario Kart. Same after that, still a bit mushy. Yeah, because I know Tuxel. So for anyone who knows, Ash is part of the Pookie Bombs, another streamer, artist, and so he will be getting, I was going to say, you'll be getting a new model sometime soon, it sounds like. So that's going to be fun to watch. Tuxel's been sharing a lot of the model stuff she's been doing, so looks like she's got another one to take on. Oh, no. Miss me! Tee! And yes, Zora, I did enjoy it. So protogens are a fun species. It'll probably come up in the rotation more time. I think I added it in. How do I feel about borrowing your outfit? Ow. Ow! Man, even launching Luigi at me. I can't believe y'all. Model is almost paid off, getting to debut it. Nice. Man, I love working with artists to make creative stuff like that. Like, some of the forms that I've taken. It's nice. It's nice working with someone who can bring something to life. So, I know my VTuber Papa J, he certainly made sure I look good. And my VTuber Mama Avi Yoruma, who worked with me to be like, all right, we're gonna make sure you look good leaving this house, mister. You are not leaving this house looking uggo. And eventually we'll be also doing a live 2D look, which will be super cool and animated, and I'm so excited. Yeah, ow. But before I get too far into that, Bella, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you rest and drift away into a wonderful abyss, may you see visions that fill you with warmth and happiness, and a strength that you can carry back to the hours of the waking. So until you return to the Zettaplex, good night.
Welcome,
500. Owl from the Meadow, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. We're just chit-chatting for a little bit right now, so rest your weary soul. Everything is peaceful right now. We're just vibing, change things up a little bit. I got a little bit of lo-fi boy, just because I wanted to play around and just try some stuff out. There we go. Now I found what I was looking for. So I think color. There we are. Color palms. Get that. Get some pink in there. Get some hot pink. Adjusting colors. There we go. And start on key press. And a solid light. There we go. You know, all the fun stuff of just type lighting. What do I want to do with that? Golly, if I could turn on a hand cam right now and just, all right, let's reprogram our keyboard. Color, wave, no, not you, not visor. Solid, there we are. So, let's get that in as just a nice, solid, dark white. There we are. That looks good. Like a 5%. Then when you press it, it'll just ripple on through. Perfect. No, don't want to do that. Start. Oh, is there more art that's being dropped? What is this? I see a bat. Nova stuff. Actually, yeah, that was DM stuff. Releasing a new model. I'll say 500 is... That's pretty good for a model. Well, I was going to say, I don't know if you did you do a PNG tuber or a GIF tuber model, or is that for live 2D or 3D? Wasn't sure which one you had gone with. Let's see. And Max drawing some more stuff. Oh, also in a corset. So there's been a fun thing. I think it'll come up in rotation again. Ash decided to have some fun and go, all right, Mihai, I'm putting you in a corset vest. So strap in, because as you just feel the corset being yanked within an inch of your life. So that's always a fun thing. Let's see, I think that'll do. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Ripple that on out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. With some cyan and some hot pink. There we go. So exciting. Perfect. Swag. Got one of your got an outfit done. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. Of course, you know, it's always funny. It's like everyone seems to come in and things pick up whenever I start getting distracted. So I apologize for that. Bat! We're like Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows. Just every time we see one. Bat! Bat! Props to Matthew Berry. What an absolute legend of a comedic actor. From that and then Toast of London. Of the misadventures of an asshole voice actor. All the crap he gets up to. Slight adjustment with the tail. Did yours. Soon to be Mihai in a May dress. Man. Art crimes. So many art crimes. Y'all seem to love putting me in a dress and a skirt. Surprisingly, hasn't been killed yet. None of y'all tried to turn me into like a Scottish or Celtic dragon. Suddenly it's just marching along the Highlands, hearing Scotland the Brave in the background. Oh, hi. What the fuck you be getting at? We're going off to the locks in the Great North, what is? Oi. Need to get some Scotch in me. I don't even know where I'm going with his accent. Yeah, that was dreadful. Skull bow on my tail. Sure. If it fits. Dog tried to... Oh, hello, Dexter's pup. Are you being a good pup? Are you being a good boy or girl? I haven't asked yet, so you're a cute pup. Oh, look at the cute pup. Such a cute pup. Can I pet the pup? I'm gonna reach out to Australia and pet your pup. Had to be some slight adjustments. Main outfit. Okay. Live 2D for 500. That is not bad, Nova. That is not bad. I was gonna say, Angel, I did see your, going back on the messages from a few minutes ago, yes, I did see your swap. So I will say, clothes are a little tight to fit into. But you know what? It's something different. Just as long as I don't rip the shirt, because that's been one of the things with all these outfit swaps, I'm worried that it's going to turn into the meme where, let's say you have a couple and one of them happens to be significantly larger than the other. So the larger one puts on the smaller one's clothes and just rips the shirt and is like, oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, please, I was sorry about your shirt. And then, the smaller one's just like, no, just stand there for a minute. I'm enjoying this. Hey, could you flex a little bit?
Good boy.
Sure.
Yes, goddamn.
Loving couple relationship stuff. Little lust in there too. Anyway, where were we? Uncivilized people. Turk is where it's at. What is Turk? Right in, what is Turk? I don't think I know what Turk is. What are you talking about? Is that a new internet thing? The SpongeBob, I ripped my pants. Certain lore stylized in the TVC arts. Interesting. Turkey. I mean, I think it was Turkey mentioned. I'm not sure. Well, I just saw Turk, so I'm not sure if it's Turkey or if it is some other variety where Turk is an expression of something. You wearing my pants gave you Kim Possible vibes. I mean, did you get the sitch? Turk made you think of Scrubs. Oh man, you're just hungry, gang. I was gonna say, are we making like some roundabout reference to BL and Yaoi where it's like, it's guy love between two guys? Before they say no homo. As I think basically the joke once Scrubs was. Little bit on you with my outfit. Uppies. Okay, Gothic Gamer. Let me see if I can. I haven't done many uppies, so let me see if I can get you in there. Where are you? I feel like I almost need to drop a bomb to clear things out. Where are you at? That is Gothic Gamer. Let me remember. What are you? Let's see. I see Sin. I see Tony. Hi, Tony, by the way. Hi, Sin. Let's see. Leona. I saw you were dropping something. Some art crimes. Gothic Gamer. There we are. There you are. That's right. I need to remember. You got the Bowser shell helmet. My outer angels. Nani? What is this? Sounds like something else that exists in the zeitgeist, being reinvented as an AU. How very interesting. Around you fly. Here you go. Rest your weary head. Now fly! Oh, yep, Leona. Okay. That's what you're working on, because I know you've been doing a lot of angel-themed stuff. Yaoi and Yuri. The cat boy is done. Hignorons. Bat! Alright, let's add this into the mix. I think I got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's add that into the mix. That's the fan art folder where that can go. Alright, drop that in. That should pop in the rotation now. Bat! Oh no, you just saw the cat boy. Y'all saying bat makes you want to go squirrel. I mean, you know, squirrels are quite welcome as well. Just as long as they're not flashing their nuts on stream. Are you allowed to have uppies? I think we can work that out. There you are. You can have the uppies. Up we go. So we got some more. One of these days, I know I was looking at trying to see if there was a way I could actually coordinate whose art is whose by having some attributes in there. But I think I'd probably just have to Photoshop it to add credits on. Congratulations on your download, Ash. You've downloaded a dream. Blue Rose. I think I get some more uppies. Now we're to the uppies section. Ow! Launching Luigi at me. He's just like, oh, oh well. We appreciate Luigi. No one except a psychopath could hate Luigi. Luigi is best good boy in all of gaming. I cannot think of anyone who's a more likable character than Luigi. Luigi, maybe Tails is number 2. It's just, Luigi especially, for being the adorkable scaredy cat that he is. And bro gets it. I mean, Daisy, she would wipe out an entire civilization to protect Luigi, and rightfully so. And then, of course, you know, there's all the meme ships with people all of a sudden just Luigi being matched up with just about everyone in the Mushroom Kingdom. Everyone has just got it for Luigi. Broski, and of course, he's got those Bishi eyes. He's just got those bright, sparkly blue eyes that he turns, and it is just like everyone goes Doki Doki in the room. He just has sparkles trailing behind him like he is a magic girl. I mean, no, I would put Tails up there right by Luigi. I feel like Luigi has just the tiniest bit of edge. But so for anyone who's familiar, there is a geekcore band, which kind of does them a disservice, but a band known as the Chalk Eaters. And so the Chalk Eaters does a lot of gaming themed music. And one of the songs that they had done in the last year was called Ready Player 2. And it's a duet between Luigi and Tails of how they're gonna rise above and prove themselves against a snarky, asshole-ish Mario and Sonic that they're just as good as them. Yeet. And I mean, it is a rockin' song. Chi-Chi does the vocals for Tails. And welcome, Solaris? Or Solar or Solaris? I want to make sure. Solar first? Let me know how to pronounce that, please. But her alt-rock vocals as Tails are just chef's kiss. And Tails is probably hands down my favorite of the Sonic series. While I feel like with the Mario series, got favorite good character, favorite bad character, favorite princess. Sonic's easy. It's just favorite character is just Tails. Took a listen through this stuff, came across that song. Yeah, Ready Player 2 is good. Just about everything the Chalk Eaters puts out, I love it. Whether you go from that or their biting satire of how Bethesda game works is with their caricature of Todd Howard singing It Just Works in the most acerbic huckster jazz piece you could have. Or
welcome, dreamer.
And hello. Diamothi? Diamothi? Let me know how to pronounce that as well, please. But welcome. Come on in. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Or, one of their silliest songs.
Good boy.
Furrymon. Solaristo, thank you. Or Solar for short, thank you. Just wanted to make sure I'd gotten that correct. I'll always take a crack at names, but if it ever is something that I need... But yeah, thank you for helping to clarify that. Solaristo. Okay, welcome. Yes, make yourself comfortable. Right now, sometimes we end up in chatting streams. Sometimes we switch to a game after a little bit. I just enjoy hanging with y'all. Just laughing, having a good time. And if you find your eyes start getting heavy where you start to drift away into a dream, good. Rest. Recharge. As Phoenix? Oh? What do you mean, like Phoenix Wright, or as a Phoenix? Has there been some fan art of that sweet boy? Someone who appreciates him in this world? Blue Rose, I did give you uppies, so I'll give you a quick second one. Normally don't do a second one, but just since you missed it. Pat, 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 pat. Yoink! There we go. So there we go. Got a second little uppie in there. Like a normal Phoenix or like Jean Grey? Oh, getting a little X-Men in there. Music artist, but it's not official. Well, so, however you feel, as I know I haven't had a chance to look at your profile yet, is the mindset of an artist is to be an artist. And however much you want to develop it as a business, to make it quote-unquote official, that's certainly on you for how comfortable you feel about that. But I'll always say, never let yourself get caught into anything like an aspiring artist or, not official, because what matters is that you're creating art. And if you want to develop it into... Have to go? Okay. Well, I won't rant for too long, so do have a good night and get some rest. And thank you, Mothy. I'm just happy to entertain. I know I thank my VTuber Papa and VTuber Mama for helping me to step on screen and make sure that I'm not looking like a smackdass when I go live. So, when it's like, all right, VTuber Mama, all right, VTuber Papa, I'm about to go live. Wait, dress like that? Are you kidding me? How about this? Yas, bitch, slay! Typical stuff like that. Which, hopefully, I know my VTuber Papa, OJ, hopefully he's going to get back to doing some art streams. I know he just got a new tablet, and I think he was taking a little time off. So, hopefully Broski is going to be live again soon, now that he's taking a little rest. And I know my VTuber Mama's been busy, Ave Yoruma, but while she's been locking in, normally she does some streams as well. The Fit Eats! Oh my. Teenager to my VTuber parents. That actually would be a funny dynamic shift. Because I'm not sure, well, I do know time works a little bit funny in the Zettaplex, and let's just say is by all measures of how it works. My queen. I've been around a little bit longer than my VTuber parents. But do the Pedro dance. I know, I'm seeing that shark. I'm seeing that shark wiggle. Y'all wiggling sharks. I'm sure you're gonna be wiggling some goobs as well. Man, it's amazing, especially seeing artists. And some of the ones that we have in the Zettaplex, like Marine has done a lot of art for some friends, collaborators. Ash has done some art for friends and collaborators. I know Jay's stuff, when I just tune into another stream and I just see a goob, another goob right there, and just go, you know, this is nice. When you can recognize someone's stuff who just gets out there. And to me, it's just beautiful. Just enjoying art. Goob. Oh, I see the goob now. That's because that's Flora Lions, right? Yep, that's Lions. I was seeing Flora Lion. Flora Lion's got a setup very much like Jay's, I noticed. Bat! Okay, that's how I've caught it. Bat! Breaking out the goobs. Do art, but like... So, I will say, on the subject of hiding art, be proud to show what you're working on. Even if you feel there's things you want to improve, drawing, derogatory. I know, Maureen cursed me with all the emotes that she's given me over. Well, I've commissioned, I should say. Pay your artists. But, might be trying to work on something. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna be eating... I was gonna say, y'all aren't gonna be eating shit. Y'all gonna be eating fish. In Jay's case, it's all dice and fish. Good night, Saria. Get some rest. Be well. Rest well. Drawing. Derogatory. Yes. We got our sicko mode goobs. We got all our high-speed goobs. I think if I get a goob, I think I've talked about this. If I do end up getting a goob, mine will be like a half-speed goob. So, you know, just grooving, slow groove, just little groove, just, you know, kind of going around. Just, bum, 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 bum. It's all in your head. Vaporwave goob. Gotta stay with the vibe of my world after all. You know, a world of dreams, a world of anything you could ever imagine. Ends up looking a little weird till you kind of settle into what you want to see, but you know, one of the beauties of the world is just how much weirdness you can enjoy along the way. Oh, and now I'm getting into... I was watching something funny that Ricky, VTuber Ricky, had dropped. And he was talking about the cringe of the male e-boy VTuber who just uses all the vocal fry and goes super low, and you know, they're leaning into this entire thing and going, oh god. I just realized I was going into vocal fry with that, so it's like, hello chat, how are you doing tonight? Would you like me to read you a story from SCP? The classic corpse husband performance. At least I should say, people trying to be corpse husband. Rivals comp kicked your ass. Marvel Rivals? Was that it? Or let me make sure I've got the context on that. Because all of a sudden I'm seeing all the goobs right now. I'm seeing Flora Lion's goobs take over my chat. I feel like Flora Lion hasn't popped in a minute. But I mean, let's see. So, yeah, getting back on the subject of art. Because it is hard, and it's possible to lose a lot of faith as a creator if someone derides it. At least one of the things I hope to foster, and I'm very glad, especially seeing that, so a lot of the creators that I like to send you all off to are artists. And in the Discord is hoping to create a vibe so that you feel safe to share your art. So that with that safety, you can feel proud of what you've done, for one. And then if there's something that you want to improve, you can talk with people, get some critiques, find a supportive community so that you're never stuck in a situation where someone's like, oh, I don't like your art. And then it discourages you and you don't want to do art from that point or share art. which is heartbreaking. But I just want to see creation. Dreams come from creation. And it's a beautiful thing to create something, to add more than what existed yesterday, to bring things to life. Because what are dreams but visions that you wish to bring into the waking world? I know, and it could be any kind of art. Like Dexter on YouTube right now had just mentioned voxel art, Minecraft blocky style stuff, which Minecraft, Hytale, and similar. It's art, 3D renders, writing. I was trying to think, because, music, of course, throwing that in there as well. So all the different styles of creation that one can get into. That's what's, it's beautiful to have something more. Side note, I know as we're talking, I've been wondering, has the Catboy come up in the rotation yet? Just going, Naya-chan all of a sudden just dropped me in cat ears. I'm like, oh my. Comfort Drive. Lorelai. Oh my god. Oh, Lorelai over here making me blush. Oh my god. Y'all go enjoy Lorelai's stuff. Lorelai does some fun art streams and just, I know, but yeah, most of y'all know Lorelai by now. I'm like, okay, fine. Let me do some shout outs. Anyone who has not followed yet. I could probably spend an entire hour, so I gotta wait for the time. I gotta wait for the timeout. Got Lorelai. We got Marine. She was doing some art streams recently as, speaking of Catboys, that. But with, speaking of another Catboy, he was being a shitlorded, so she drew him pregnant. But just here. I was gonna say, that even makes me think. So one of the pieces of art that's showing up right now was 6 children, including one unbirthed Spampton G. Spampton. Mention me in Discord Gen Chat, eh? Oh, that's Ash. Okay, that's for Ash. Sans and... Wait, was it 6 children plus Sans and Spampton? Or were Sans and Spampton... I think Sans and Spampton were 2 of the 6, if I remember correctly. Bat! And Preg. Oh, no. Also, I think that's the most malicious... No, okay, now I see that's... I was looking at that going, I don't know if I recognize that Mandy emote. Mandy or Mall Dummy being another artist where... I know, while we haven't worked together, she's got some fun stuff that she creates as well. Sand, Spampton, and 4 others. For some reason, I just can never say Spampton normally. Spampton just has to be the most obnoxiously spoken character whenever he's referenced. Let's see if I can do another thing. 21 seconds before I can give another shout out. Because I was going to drop Marine stuff since she's done all of our emotes. Just about all. The lore ref. Won't forget the goatee. All good. Wanted to make a bird version. Let's see, where's that peep? There we go. Nice. Sometimes it's just fun to see what emotes people have. Angel accidentally got you into mod mode. Oh no! Ash just checking like, hold up, what's happened? So, Ash also mods for a few of the Pookie group. And so whenever Ash is on defense, just like, all right, let me stop any problems from happening. So, checking chat just like, is someone being a shitlord? Does someone need to get the ban hammer? Yes. Oh, yes. MTT brand ban hammer for all of your pounding needs. Pound hard, darling. Pound for hours on end. Oh, yes.
Pound that banana. Now only $19.99 in the underground, including your own MTT brand receipt. Oh, yes. As Metaton is just lounging on a piano, somehow eating grapes. You know, being the 1984 Macintosh that he looks like. Can the star of the show get banned? I don't know. It feels like I might have to go for the gold with that one. Oh, no. Blue Rose, you had me on speaker, didn't you? You had me say your father could hear, didn't he? Oh, no. Dad's just like, damn. I think I'm gonna get myself one of those MTT band hammers. How am I gonna explain that to someone? Like and subscribe. Teehee. You know, what fun is life without a little trouble? A little extra chaos. I feel like there was something else that was on my mind recently. What was I thinking of? My mind, speaking of squirrels from earlier, my mind had just squirrel brain where for some reason I was thinking of K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know why. Maybe it's because... I don't want to get too dark, but you know... Oh, by the way, speaking of, you know, some fun merch right now. Would be fun to maybe one day look at releasing a Dakimakura me. Lorelei. Oh my god. Lorelei is on a quest to just completely scramble me and make me blush through the entire stream. I know some of y'all had seen when we had collab the other week. And the entire time we're just like, mommy. Yes, I'm totally. Am I doing? Am I a good boy? Please tell me. Yeah. Anyway, awkward. You know, fun stuff like that. Listen with your headphones and not out loud. I mean, I don't know. Maybe mom and dad might actually like the stream. You know, everyone is welcome to drift away into a dream. Of course, I'm just teasing. All having some fun. If anything, I'm just going, oh man, I feel like I need to practice. So I'm not just, so it's not like just a critical hit where I'm just going, awkward. In fact, I think some of y'all had outed me. So when Lorelei had dropped a little something with the stream, and just quick little video, and it's just, you're being such a good boy, Mihai. And I know some of you just heard the moment and then needed a moment to reboot my head. Sup, Stinky? Why are you talking to yourself, Infamous? Why are you talking to yourself, Catboy? What's going on with that? Why are you saying that? Why are you calling yourself Stinky? Talking to me? I mean, broski, you know, I smell like orange zest, maybe a little bit of cherry blossom, and whatever fragrance you want to grace you. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Sure, buddy, you'll get me. Man, Infamous really, it's like Infamous, he wants to be put in the get along punishment collar. Work on my oh my. Oh. Well, I just got disarmed again. Anyway, on a lighter note, get that off screen. What are you talking about, Infamous? Come on, broski. You could. I'm not saying anything, Ash. In fact, you know what? Stretching my tail. That's a good call, Sin. Let's just, stay limber, stay loosened up. There we are. Thank you for that, Sin. All of a sudden went, oh, I was getting a little tense. Super flustered, a little warm. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what any of you are talking about. What's going on? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? That? Silence. Avy! Holy. Well, now there's a name I haven't seen in the moment. Hello. So anyone who is not familiar, only Infamous and Avy were part of an interview. We're part of an interview show called The Lorecast. Oh my God, I have not seen you in a hot minute. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Sup. Oh my, now here's a thing. When you step into a dream world and have visitors from a place in your past, in this case, quite literally. Speaking of the Get Along Collar, Infamous, it's your favorite. Can you give a hug? I think we can work that out, Nia-chan. Hug. Your arms are a little short in this form, I realize. Well, yeet. Stop looking. Infamous doesn't want it to be perceived when we're stuck in our get-along collar. Infamous, you know that just means look even harder, right? Do not perceive, too late it is perceived. Shut. Infamous just like, shut. No. Make me. You're about to see a brat off right now. It's like Zoolander, except both are pouty faced, just going, no. Bucket of Jaybird. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I can give another shout out. Welcome, Jaybird. I feel like I have seen you in his chats, but of course, shouting out the one, the only, the Fish Demon. I guess I should say Sea Demon. I remembered I was even checking with Jay to go, just to make sure, how exactly should I refer to you, as I know you happen to be a demon from the sea. And, you know. Someone's tail is wagging. Eh? Oh. Uh-oh. The cat boy is about to start blushing. Uh-oh. Infamous. Okay, real talk right now.
Welcome, dreamer.
And thank you for that follow, Jaybird. I know, a little bit of squirrel brain right now. Okay, chat, can we discuss this for a moment? Lorelai, being generous as always, steps in and goes, oh, Infamous, I'll take care of you, honey. And he's over here like, shut up, I don't want to be taken care of, Baka, I'm a strong, independent. Bro, everyone is lining up right now. They will knock you out of the way like the iron pipe in Hightail mod and yeet you into the sun like you're Team Rocket to take your place. Be very careful which choice you make. He volunteers as tribute. He volunteers as tribute. He volunteers. Wag, 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 wag. Oh my god. At this point, I don't even need to do anything. I just can watch everything unfold with y'all. Ah, yes, there. Thank you, Bax. Jay's official title. With Pedro shaking his tail around. Have you heard of the goober propaganda, also known as the Sir J the Wise, demon of the 7 seas of making fabulous drawings and father of goobs and tasty art, who is a creature who right now is very happily horizontal most... Actually, no, it is early in the night. Jay is probably not horizontal yet. Do we poke at Jay's Discord and go, sir, are you horizontal yet? Are you resting your bones? Do you need to stretch? I do this all lovingly, of course. Respectfully. Wherever there's
Welcome,
that friend.
dreamer.
And hello, Minnie. Thank you very much for the follow. Setting up new tablet. He'll be back on Sunday. Okay, so he's taking another week. Got it. Gotcha. Because I didn't realize he was taking 2 weeks. Cool. Okay.
Welcome, dreamer.
And thank you for that follow, AV. What was I getting? All of a sudden, I was just getting a double up of audio. More experimental stuff that I'm doing in the background. Let's see. Every stream I'm setting up different one way or another. The powerful fish. We've got the fish. We've got the Raven Queen. Actually, let me check something. It feels like things have been very... No. There we go. All right. I just appreciate y'all joining. Just always nice to have a nice night. Redeem drink. Ash has thrown a drink at me. I drink. And hello, Jester. Good morning. Bat! Always by the time we get around to the get along color. Bat!
Get the
Go.
banana. Potassium.
Ow. Bat and bananas. In fact, Sin, wasn't it you were asking me about fruits earlier? I think you've just been vibing in chat right now, so of course don't out yourself if you want to chill right now. But you were asking about fruit, where I was thinking the serious answer is orange. The unserious answer is banana. Unless there's some other fruit. Maybe. It is rich in moisture. Delicious. Beepis. Which I don't know if there's any other fruits. Chat, what do you think I taste like? Do I taste like a fruit? Do I taste like a dessert? Do I taste like meat? Am I like a drink? Am I just like cold shaved ice? Blood orange, I see. Because I know as we've been having some fun with that setup. So, Leona... Miss me! Tee! Leona has designed what might become a little friend. Bat setup, or just bats. So whenever you see that cute little bat who is popping in. Now, Nibello had also done another thing, which I think that was actually just me as a bat. Let me taste you and I'll find out. Oh my. I feel like I'm not allowed to do that on stream, but well, shucks. All of a sudden I was debating to go, okay, fresh, good. But my hair, what flavor shampoo? That would definitely be orange. So, certainly getting a little zest in there. Or apparently someone even said tangerine. That's one thing I was trying to think about, because I was, as far as I remember, tangerines are just little oranges. Now in this particular arc, you might just be tasting cake. Can't show the full thing, but dragon fruit.
Welcome, dreamer.
And hello, Chloe. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable. Grapefruit. Oh, you think I am tart and bitter? Interesting one. Because I know, while I've not brought bats in the stream officially, work out things to make sure we've got proper credit for giving him a home. That's what is important. But, I will let you know depending on where things go. Look, I was even thinking, I don't know if bats would be speaking to us. Looking at seeing it give them a little voice, which, it's interesting. I know some of you had seen a little poll I'd posted on Twitter, and I'm seeing what kind, if he was a speaking bat, what kind of voice he had. Which I respect. I was curious about, like, old school TTS, him being silent, just having some squeaks in there. Or, I'll be real with you, asking about the modern AI voice banks that exist. And no one wanted an AI voice bank. I'd been curious seeing how people feel about that, because I know there are some big streamers where they've got like 11 Labs style generative AI voice banks. I have my opinions on any AI slop. I think it's easy enough just to say it like that to establish my feelings towards the issue. But curious seeing some people who have had TTS pets, like let's say Whiskey Dingo's Goob and Boog, who talk sounding like Snoop Dogg for one of them, and I forget who the other one sounds like. But noticing no one wanted something like that. And I go, okay, this is good to know. Y'all think I taste like a peach or apricot? Interesting. And Jaybird, you have a favorite shampoo. That's an interesting thing when you remember the fragrance so good. L'Oreal Kids Strawberry Smoothie Shampoo, because it is so nostalgic. I got 2 peaches on my chest, dude. Is that so? Mango or peach? Lorelai saying peach or apricot? Peach. I'm so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule. Peach, understand. I'm gonna love you till the very end. Peaches, 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 I love you! Wow! So on and so forth. Been a minute since we last did that. Man, peach is an interesting flavor. I feel like I don't drink peach too much. Of course, we could always get to the end. Peach! 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 And then either getting interrupted or choking. Congratulations on downloading a Dream Infamous. I'm just having fun. It's been a minute since I last really did properly sing on stream, but there are some things where it just immediately, ow. Okay, chat, can we talk about this? I sing, and Infamous throws freaking Luigi at me. The disrespect! Throwing the sweet boy of the Mario universe, who about 97% of all fans have a positive opinion of. Blue Rose, of course, special deal on top of that. Do you need to? Yes, Ash, I think you need to put Infamous in that collar. And my queen. You are appreciated. Sun Wukong canonically likes peaches. Interesting. Because peach is one of those interesting flavors. It's a very powerful fruit. So it's definitely one that feels hard to match up with things. Unless they're very strong fruits that all fit together, like peach, pineapple, not for the same reason, but grapefruit. They're all such strong flavors. It takes a lot to figure out how to get them right. That There we go. And there's the get along color again. So of course we just pass right by the bat. I miss it every time. And then on to Shiny's ones, which I know I don't think Shiny's here right now. It's pretty early for him, but where he's now been drawing some beach sketches. I think very Smite inspired. But all of a sudden, like, oh, hopefully, yeah, I should probably make a note to go, okay, can we make this like a dusk shop? Because if you have me in, well, y'all can see my skin tone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all can see my skin tone. I'm not out in the sun much. There is not much sun in the world of the Zetaplex. Me being infamous for being a sussy Baka and Peach strong. Oh, I was gonna say, I forgot about other Peach for a second. Another performer who joined us for an SMP a little bit ago. You know what reference used for this collar mean? Oh no, Ash is cooking. Can't be in the sun because the sun hates me. I know. Shout out to all of you who live the real life scenario of the amazing Digital Circus sun, where it's just like, you just have Pomni looking at the sun and just going, oh god, it's hot out here. I feel like I might burn. You should have thought of that before I decided to hate you. God, absolutely unhinged. Fall into the lava and peek and you'll get some color. Well, at that point, I'll be cooked like a chicken. Actually, all right, chat, I'm gonna throw this out to you. What do I taste like as a meat to you? Am I a succulent steak? Am I like a delicious ribeye? Like a, well, no, filet mignon's too small, but like a big old ribeye? Do I taste like spiced chicken? Or am I pork? Am I like the most delicious kielbasa you could serve up with some sauerkraut? Nice fresh bread, Dijon mustard, and some kvass. Ribeye steak, eh? Sweet, spicy chicken. You think I taste like beef, huh? EL saying I am beef? Interesting, interesting. Something spicy. Infamous wants me to taste like pain. I see. Beef? Aha. Thank you all for entertaining this, by the way. Every now and then, you know, the dragon likes to have a little fun. 5-star Wagyu. Oh my. And the high-end stuff, eh? Which one is the biggest of those options? Probably the steak, actually. Probably the steak. Now you want teriyaki beef. Oh, so now you can all go to bed and dream of delicious foods. You can somewhat tan nicely. You have your dad's sense of skin. Okay, so you got some of that melanin buff. Mid-rare steak. Ooh, good choice, good choice. Steak is certainly delicious. If there's a food that can taste like a dream, it's a good steak. Although, you know, it's interesting. Steak and pork. How pork in so many cases is considered the meat candy. Like, let's talk about bacon for a second. Where you just have bacon, it doesn't even have to have anything done to it, but just being cooked up, where it just takes that savory and sometimes almost even a little bit sweet taste to it. Just enough saltiness. Or, for any of y'all who enjoy Slavic food. Or something like Texas barbecue. Just straight up kielbasa. Polish sausage. Or any of the one other variants. I think the Czechs, I forget what I think the Slovaks call it kolbasa? Some variant of that. But you know. Sorry, I just got a little distracted right now, but I'll just say, Ash. Yes. Yes. perfect. I'm not going to elaborate right now. Let's just say there might be more art crimes. Let me also see, because I feel like some of the images might not have shown up recently. The folder is still visible. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's carne asada, some al pastor, or carnitas. Ooh, okay, we're getting into some of the Mexican stuff, right? Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say Mexican. Just Latin American cooking. Whenever you get, ooh, that is nice. Yeah, carne asada is certainly a very nice cut of beef. Carnitas, or I'll do you one better, Danny. Barbacoa. Slow cooked, juicy, chef's kiss. Barbacoa, and just rip it apart and just little bit by bit. Orange chicken can be spicy, but also super sweet. Interesting. Because I don't want to color anything. I don't want to color any opinions. It's interesting thinking about spicy versus sweet versus savory. Thick. 3 C's, eh, Lorelai? Extra thick. The kind that you actually need an extra minute just to make sure, it's not quite blue rare on the grill. I see. Well, as they do say, thick thighs save lives. I'd seen even a meme where a bunch of people have been posting. They've been posting airline seating charts where it's different series, and everyone going, who would you sit next to? And I think the one that I found funniest is someone had posted a Zenless Zone 01. And I'd have to pull it up exactly. But so, they post all the different characters, and then, right in the front, conveniently very easy for the viewer to notice, is one big window seat next to the big, buff, very jiggly Dogman Komano Manato. Sitting on his chair like a delinquent, Slav squatting, and holding his sword. And you look at this and go, especially for anyone who has seen the animation, where, all right, big pissed off dog man. There's one going to be the group of people who sit next to him because he's very jiggly. They see his 2 peaches immediately. In fact, even the other jiggle physics that they very gratuitously programmed in. There's the ones who can just talk recipes because, broski is caring for kids. The people who want quiet. And then the all of the above. Actually, Mareed's like, I will take the child seat on Monotao. Oh, yeah, that checks out. Actively going to stop yourself. Oh my god. Wow. I know, I do appreciate you hanging out. Anyone who's seen me lurking in your streams probably know. Now, I tend to be on the flip. Well, depends on the mood. Like, I tend to be a pretty quiet lurker, but every now and then just kind of piping up every now and then. But I do always appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Just as long as it's a restful vibe. That's what matters to me. And yes, Leona. Or you get outed. What do you mean getting outed? Bat? What are we talking? Who's getting... Well, hold on. Who's getting outed? Is someone getting canceled? What's happening? The meme video with Belle where she invents the caffeine patches. Makes me... Oh, shit. Ooga booga. Good morning to you, Xol. Bonjour. Hello. What's going on today? How you be? I'd say it's early, but it's actually 7:30 in the morning for you, so it's not too early. What would the sweet boy do as a prince? He would be extreme. I think It's hard to say because I feel like that's a general question. What would the sweet boy do as a prince? Like, I feel he would be, first of all, very respectful, very deferential. He probably very formal. But he's also got the kind of thing where he'll be very formal when he knows what to do. But then all of a sudden, he'll have this moment of speaking bluntly. For lack of a better word, autistic coding, where he'll just say something with no filter and then be like, should I not have said that? Oops. But he would certainly be someone who would take his duty as a protector very seriously. Certainly mind his manners unless someone was an asshole. In which case, that would be one of those moments where probably the moment they're walking away, he'd blurt out like, man, that person's kind of an asshole. Huh. Oh well. Out they go. Probably, well, given that his weapons are daggers, I'm going to say it'd probably be good with, I want to say probably royal daggers. I don't know if I would switch him to a sword. But then in some other universes where he was very good with a bow and arrow. But he's a character who would die for anyone he cared about. Whether it's someone he loves, would probably sacrifice himself for his kingdom even. He's protector through and through. That's the way to sum up that sweet boy. Good sir, I hath hit thine wall of sleepiness. Happy streaming, happy dreaming. Miss G-Mama, may you rest well, and may you have beautiful dreams. May you see vivid colors like the aurora borealis, entirely localized in your bedroom, entirely localized in your mind, at this time of day, at this time of year. And if anyone asks you to see it, may you tell them, no. Rest well, Miss G. Oh, and don't get me wrong, just because someone happens to be a sweet person or a sweet character, I think that makes it even, I think they still have their moments where they can crack. Like, they might not be the best behaved. They might be well-mannered, but they're still human at the end of the day. So probably, especially in the case where it's almost not even thinking about what they say, and everyone is just jaw agape and like, what'd I say? Did I say something? Why is everyone looking at me like that? Huh, oh well. Behaved? No such thing. I know, misbehaving can be a lot of fun. Within reason, boundaries. But all about having some fun. All about having an adventure. I'm going to claim a liquid cooled redeem myself right about now. There we go. Kick anyone's ass if they flirt. Or if they mess with you. I don't know why I read that as flirt. Mess and flirt, of course, they look like the exact same. Okay, that's why. Nova, no behaving, just flirt and sus. Ow! Speaking of sus, ow! Man, it's early in the morning. Not need a heck. Although, speaking of sus, pose is ready. I see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we about to demonstrate how you talk to short people? Is that a special deal you can't refuse? Flirt is always on the brain. I mean, feels nice to be appreciated. Just say some kind words. Sometimes they might be powerful enough to disarm someone. Pose is ready. Time for this. Yes. Ash, are you going to show your hand already? Oh, no. Ash is over here with a full house like... Oh, are you ready? Because I'm about to play my cards. Bet. Not yet. Tee-hee. Little bit of a poker face, eh? Just a little poker face, poker face. Not that short. Bat? Did I miss Bat? I swear every time I look over, I need to even see. I'm not sure if this has got the new images I added. But I know I'm also... It's so funny that I'm always paying attention to you all, that whenever I look over and go, what is my stream monitor doing on the side here? Have I missed anything? Is there something I need to check on? Has everything blown up? Am I just talking into the void? Giggling like a fool. Joker's wild. Don't I dare start... Okay, in fairness, Nova, so again, for anyone who's not familiar, Nova and I had done a little Minecraft stuff together. I enjoy building, so that's not exactly a punishment when all of a sudden... Stepping into another world and playing out another story, yeah, it can be a little bit of a punishment, but for me, I like to build. And any of y'all who have seen Hightail, where I'm having fun, just let me build up my homestead. Going to do some rigging, I know. So Tuxel, I know you were sleeping earlier, but I was mentioning you got another little surprise that looks like it's going to be on the way soon, so... That's going to be fun. That's going to be cool to see. Now I'm just imagining if at some point the Pookies all have matching models. Which actually would be a pretty good portfolio piece, I will say. I feel like when the Amongies shows up, that's when I need to look and just go, okay, I need to think of the most sus thing to say at that moment. Just so I can have a wow. Do the grimace shake. Infamous, did you just tell me to die? Bro, not even the heck. Can y'all believe this? Can y'all? Infamous? Telling people to do the grimace shake, that is not very nice. You reserve that for special people, like creepers. I mean, I can think of some people I would certainly offer a grimace shake to. But... bet the floating island is all yours. Ooh, nice-oo. Nice-oo. Oh man, anyone remember that trend back when it was the grimace shake? Everyone's like, hey, yeah, so I got this cool thing in McDonald's. It's like the grimace shake, it's all purple. I think it's like made from Grimace's... dies. That was a thing that existed on the internet. Man, things are very morbid on the internet. Hilarious and morbid.
Good boy.
Head pats? Thank you. And Dandelion, congratulations on your download. Man, it's amazing from those of y'all who had met me when I was masquerading as a computer virus of all things. Amazing how you can still yeet downloadable media into a completely different world. Amazing. I either died or turned into a demonic being. Oh no. Well, I almost feel like thinking about some of the depictions between heaven and hell, and one thing that seems to be consistent. Grimace just wanted everyone. He's like, now that I finally don't want to steal the McDonald's hamburgers, all I want to do is just share everyone my drink. Second one somehow didn't drop for another friend showed up, so third trip to get a Grimace shake at Macca's. Mm-hmm. Dropped it at the door. Oh, no. So how's it feel being a cat boy? I feel more mischievous. Cat boys get up to a lot of trouble. If anything, you know, I'll probably say I'm more like the aged out cat boy death cat man. Where, you know, you just see me at the bar, grizzled, just going, I remember those days once. I remember the days of thigh highs, sleeveless tops, memories. Now I'm just an old man. And then suddenly another crowd just shows up and is like, he's so damaged. Can I put him in a collar and take him home? Yeah, guys, imagine being a cat boy. Couldn't be me. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, some of those funny, the comedic depiction where heaven and hell, anyone who might know classical things such as the depiction of Lucifer crying, looking at the heavens after being cast out. And first of all, Broski's ripped. Broski's got some pretty decent hair. Broski is posed in such a dramatic way that in the 2000s, everyone's just biting their lip like, damn. And every depiction of a hell demon is either hot, in a conventional way, you know, ripped, muscles, long hair, perfect form, gender equality, everyone is hot, or they're monstrous in still an appealing way, so the monster fuckers are biting the lips like, so how many sins do I have to commit to be around you for eternity? Bites finger. Either way, they're like, what's wrong with sinning? Well, sinning doesn't hurt anyone. Who wants to be with the angels? I want to go down there. No walkies? Or are we talking about walkies? Oh, Dandelion, that's right. You wanted walkies. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you, Dandelion? Dandelion. Let's see. There's Max. Where did you be hiding? Is that Zora? There you are. Walk. 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 No! Bro, Sarah's like, every time, yeet. I don't know if your grandma found that funny. Oh no. Cookie. What? I'm trying to see. Where are we in chat right now? We got cookies. We got grandma. We got the grimace shake. I realized I was talking about monster fuckers for a second. If you were in hell right now, you mean the last ring? Oh no, are you a politician? Which, it's funny. Anyone who has heard of the layers of hell, either 7 or 9, basically came about from Dante Alighieri's The Inferno. And so Broski essentially wrote Catholic fanfiction. And his quest of going through hell and then ascending to the heavens. So you had the Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. And so he depicts all these various tiered layers, which end up being a lot of social commentaries. And at the bottom, traitors, politicians, lawyers, all frozen into ice by the throne of Satan. And people deemed to be the worst of the worst in Catholicism, like Judas Iscariot, selling of Christ. And it's such an interesting thing how the levels of hell stays in the zeitgeist for hundreds of years for what started, not based in the Bible, but is Christian fan fiction. I guess I could even say Catholic fan fiction of that, but. A fun little story about that. Drink water, consume the fluid. Good boy. Well, shucks. Don't you start now, Dandelion. All of a sudden, all y'all are just like, oh, man, you're just being such a good Dirk. You are so well behaved. You've done so good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goodness, Dandelion. And you have a sexy cat too, eh? A yo? How cold? Well, the Zettaplex, it just feels, I'd say it feels a little colder than whenever you want it to feel like. That's the easiest way of describing it. It is. It's a unique climate. It's a little hard to describe to someone. Well, I guess that was bound to happen sooner or later. Posting art? Good. Please, by all means, share art. That's what I want to see. Ooh, in fact, speaking of which, I see we got broken glass. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, right, and hello. Oh my dude, yo. Okay, wow. I'm sorry, I'm like paused for a second, just wow.
Potassium.
And here I'm getting whacked by bananas in the meantime. Excuse me, I'm just a little distracted. Let's see if I can drop those in. You know what? I was going to say, with permission, I know with most it is clear, right? And since this is your first one, do I have permission, do I have permission to add that to the rotation? Because, oh my. We got some from Dandelion, we got something from Raiden. I know every time I say that, I'm always thinking of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. It was done. Make sure it actually, I need to make sure it actually is loading up. Let's add those in there. There we go. Because I do, you know, I'm going to refresh this just to make sure it is showing. Bounding box. Not done. So you're still working on that. Okay, noted. Noted. You know what? I am going to re-add that in. Still, oh my. The fact that that's not done. There we go. Do a quick little refresher, because I realize as I've been talking to you all, I've been every now and then looking over going, I never tested to see if things end up being added when I drop them in. So, seeing art, and of course, whether it happens to be sketches, whether it happens to be something that you've taken time to render, which one not being done. So Raiden was disclosing that they were still working on that one. But, you know, art is such a funny thing. How, whether it's a sketch on paper, I certainly enjoy drawing my share of sketches. It's just nice to see art. There we go. I was gonna say, I feel like the file names, I'm gonna have to find a way to randomize this a little bit, because I know we get big groups of different people's art. Like, I know, Max, I've got a bunch of yours that are close together. Thank you. I think this was Zora's Derpy. Who else do we have? Or Zora's Derpy Me. Dandelion, there's one of your new ones. So I've been meaning to ask about that. Shattered glass. Jesters. I know they're not here right now, but, ow! Rude. Wing Zero, I can't believe you. How dare you? Oh my god. Bat! Hello, bats. Now I'm seeing Bat. What a good little guy. And of course, you know, when Infamous has been a sussy baka, it's like Catholic school in the physical realm. We both get punished. Got a little something from Shiny again. Holy heck, I was gonna say Shiny, I think dropped the first fan art. Once I had revealed my actual look. That's for not giving you attention. Oh my god. Well, Wing Zero, in that case, you are not a good boy, but you are a very, very good boy. And you are so good, we're sticking it to your manager. That supervisor, Bat, who was being an asshole. So, rest your weary head. Have beautiful dreams. Whether SFW or NSFW, enjoy. May your dreams grow heads like there's been nuclear fallout morphing them. Today, I've had... Oh. I hate to say it was an educated guess. Much as I would love to say I could see into your mind for that, I had not taken a peek quite yet. So if anything, just going, oof, it's a recurring theme. But good. Certainly nothing wrong with that. As long as it doesn't come with any nasty repercussions. Making sure that, you know, any terrible bosses aren't allowed to get an upper hand. Man, there's a lot of us with our get-along collar. Infamous, you need to start behaving, because I get shackled to you every time this happens. I swear, we need to put you in, like, foot-tall platform shoes just so we're on the same playing field. Otherwise, it's like I'm gonna hold you up and it's like a this is how you talk to short people scenario. I know, I won't create too many nightmares talking about bad bosses. Bro, like, not Blake. Get along collar. Nearly chained him to Diem. Oh no. I feel like with Diem, you just all of a sudden have him. So Diem's got a mech arm. He's got a cyborg arm. Oh yeah, here's this piece. I haven't shared the full yet. I think the full is safe to share on Twitch. I should probably update that at some point. Of course, immediately just switches to sauce after that. So anyway, misbehaving, getting chained to your friends. I was about to say strapped to your friend, but strapped to your friends, but that feels a little awkward. I know. Sometimes it's just like, I know with the Discord, now that the Discord's 18 plus, going, all right, can I have a little fun, little bit loose. Twitch so far hasn't banned me for showing too much underboob, but you know, always gotta mind your manners. You never know what's gonna cause Dan Clancy to get all annoyed on the internet. What happened today? Imaginary cupcake? Oh no. Ah yes, there we go. Got some of what Ash was working on. Corset vest. Man, and slime. I know I won't dwell on too much of what goes on in working scenarios, because I know those can be quite miserable. I want to bring happy dreams, not bring up too many memories of things that people want to escape. So, this of course is a place to rest, to feel at peace, and just enjoy yourself. One of these days, in fact, I think I need to, I know Danny, since you're here, I think I need to update that, because I know you have definitely colored things in. I don't think you finished it yet. I need to catch up on a little bit of the art that's been coming around recently. But of course, yeah, this just gets me thinking of one day, if there's ever a chance, maybe to work on even a little ASMR. Just a little sensory relaxation. Ah, yes, cat boy. So, Nyoron. Here I am, a grizzled old cat boy. Grizzled old cat man going, no, I still got it. I might have gone through cat boy death, but once a cat boy, always a cat boy. Yeah. Busy person, I know, you've been working on your ref sheet. See that corset vest? I mean, Naya-chan talked to him. Because corset vests are certainly very stylish, and there are some good makers of the things. Miss me! Tee-hee! Trying to knock me down a peg, eh? Hear you out on All for One. Do you mean like My Hero Academia All for One, or do you mean some other kind of All for One? Why'd you miss? Work on your throat, bud. He says, egging people on. I don't know. I can be a little bit of a brat every now and then. You know, get have some fun with it. Slip out of my collar even. Wow, Ash! Roll with me here on the bit that I can slip out of my collar. You're like, nope. Nope. I can't believe you. Embarrassing me on stream like that. Unbelievable. All right, I'll be a good boy for a minute. I'll be a good jerk.
Good boy.
Thank you, Blue Rose. There we go. There's what Raiden's been working on. Oh, that is. Because I am curious. A dream in a pearl, perhaps? I'm loving the lighting on that. And then, you know, all of y'all going for uppies. So Blue Rose going for a little pickup. I appreciate that y'all have been sharing this. I don't know. I wonder if I should. One of these days I might find a more organized spot. I know I don't do any art critiques like what Jay or a few other streamers do, because I know that is, they can look at it, from a more analytical angle to share and admire what people do. And I go, I know that is their specialty. So leaving that for any of the art-focused streamers to enjoy. I wonder, sometime maybe even to do, because while my world often consists of audio, I was trying to think if there is a way to convey audio like that, because I know some of you all have shared some singing. I'll have to mull that over, because we've had some singing, we've had some short dubs of art pieces, so art and voiceover attached to it. I'm trying to think if there's been anything else. In fact, I was thinking, who was I thinking of? And then there's the clip. Yes. We've got a few clips of some art and audio. And I was gonna say, I think it's Mandy who's even doing she's gonna stream a game that's in its Kickstarter phase right now. I think it was a dating sim, if I remember correctly. Hearing aid battery change, what you missed? Not too much. The usual chaos. Hear me being a brat and then Ash slapping my collar right back on me. Man, the illusion of freedom. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I welcome you all into my world, and then you strap a collar on me and call me a good dragon. I don't have to be a good dragon. I can be something else. But I will be for you. I'll keep the vibe good. Make everything nice, happy. The usual, exactly. Stretch my tail, eh? All right, well, it is about time. Work everything out. There we go. Thank you for that. The clicks. And then a liquid cooled redeem on top of that. Done. So yummy. You like the clicks, eh? It's so funny. Some of the people... We got Dandelion over here is like, ooh, the clicks, the cracks. Okay, beautiful. And then some others like, body horror. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, God. I hear everything. But... fun stuff. What is that emoji? Just Blue Rose like sus. Suspicious. In fact, is that a Toriel face? That is such a Toriel face. Hearing click, thinking clickers. No, we will not be bringing those in there. I knew someone from the Waking World where she did an amazing clicker cosplay. Grotesque, of course. She loved doing horror and clickers, clicker, Silent Hill nurse. Oh, her entire persona was inspired by Resident Evil. So all sorts of stuff in there. You like clicks. Your ADHD thinks a bone clicks like key sounds. Interesting. I guess in a way, it feels like it could spark an ASMR reaction like that. Because especially if any of you have listened to a good ASMR artist, now assuming, of course, this is for anyone who likes ASMR, because some people are just like, ugh, weird tinglies, I don't like this. I would look good as a French gentleman with hair tied with a silk ribbon. Well, I know who I would style myself on if I ever picked a Disney prince. Actually, I should say, I'm going to slip out of my collar. There would be one of two Disney princes. One of them did happen to be not quite a gentleman, but he certainly was French. And he learned to be a little bit more of a gentleman. And Purple Survivor, may you have a beautiful night. May you have restful dreams. And as you drift away into the abyss, may you see wonderful colors and a vision so beautiful that inspires you to rest. Ow. Inspires you to dream. And find a vision so wonderful that you can carry it back to the hours of the waking. The world of the waking. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. But anyway, as we were talking about, so that quote-unquote French look, horn question. Oh, Lorelei, have fun. I mean, if there's something you've got in mind, by all means, have fun. Because while I don't change forms much, if there is a creative idea that you've got in mind, I'm open to it. I mean, I did also become a cat boy today, so all of a sudden I'm looking at that going, if there can be a little magics, a little voodoo, a little esoteric power of the unknown to change things slightly. Just don't metamorphose me into an asshole. That's the biggest thing. Oh my, sketch done! Uh-oh. A young cat? Ash, may I? May I? Tee-hee. I also knowing that, I understand I've got some detail on me. So, certainly whenever it's convenient to simplify. Ash be like, do it!
Teehee. Let me reload the slideshow. Because I'm not entirely sure. One of these days I need to test. I don't think things appear. I need to see if I can randomize it too. Neurons activated hearing Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat, eh? I mean, I guess we could ride off into the rainbow cosmos. What sort of shenanigans? Uh-oh. Ow! Piranha plant. Ow! What sort of shenanigans? Oh, you'll see soon. You'll see. Let's just say there's a lesson in how to talk to certain people. As DM would put it, fear no fear. I bring dreams, not nightmares. What I want is to help rid you of the nightmares. Bro, play a game. Wow. Young cats. Clownfish, selfish, convict, or goldfish. I feel like I need to know what a young cat is to make that choice. And back with the collar again. Oh my god. Do not tee-hee me, mister. Simple. Oh, never mind then. Not simplify. Okay. Now I'm really curious what you got in the store, Lorelai. Is it the piece that you were working on, or are we talking something else? Because also, knowing what you were working on a few days ago, I'm going, oh dear, do I need to pay to have that finished? Which all of a sudden, everyone was lining up to be put in the position that I was. Get another emote added for y'all to have some fun with. Let's see, when will Ashes come up in the mix? Let's see when that folder... let's see, there's that stuff. I think I saw where it shows up. Or did I miss it? We'll see in a second. Bat! Okay, there it is. There's where it's going to show up. Bro, young cats are the cat characters from Yonkagor's MVS. Okay. Little squirrel brain. Young cats. I'm sorry, did someone... My dude. On YouTube, are you calling me AI? I really hope that's a joke. Okay. Well, shucks. Okay. Yonkagor characters with the young cats. Oh, I'm gonna have to research. Okay, this...
Welcome, dreamer.
And thank you for the follow, RP Goddess. But... now I see, okay, that is... I can definitely see your inspiration from that now. Okay, noted. To prove I'm not an AI, say something an AI would never say for real. Satya Nadella is a knob. Who else can I talk about? Oh yes, Sam Altman.
Good boy.
Is a penis head. And Sundar Pichai is a dick. I feel like there's a fourth horseman of the apocalypse I need to throw in there. Can y'all think of a fourth AI bro asshole I can throw in there? See me as Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Say a bad word. I'm just naming some asshole AI bros right now.
and describing what they are. Of course, you know, like they'll care. They're rich POSs who are trying to ruin society. Oh yes, Andy Jassy, number 2 of Amazon.com. Can suck a dick. Does that disprove the AI allegations? Real face? This is my real face. I don't know what you're talking about on the YouTube side. This is me. There's nothing else to see beyond what you see right here. I mean, given I could be up close and personal. Hi, what's going on? Yo. Not say a bad word. Scandalous. I know. Naughty words. Anyway, before I forget, Wing Zero, may you have a beautiful night. May you have restful dreams. May you be able to drift away into a peaceful abyss that brings you rest, repose, and the strength to head back to the hours of the waking when you need. So until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. Ah, my queen. Nothing like a little bit of Roxanne Wolf. Yes, let's get away from talking about AI bros. They smell like pee-pee. And of other awful things as well, and probably have multiple diseases to them. When Amazon's not firing 15,000 people at a time. What young cat is a shape inspo? I feel like just because I would need to do so much looking right now, I feel like I might defer that to you. Only because I have to read up really fast. Because we got clownfish. What did you say again? Clownfish. Clownfish, selfish, convict, or goldfish. I think I can look those up. Clownfish, convict. I feel like of those 4, I feel like selfish might be the route. Selfish or convict. I feel like those are my top 2 if you're looking for me to choose between those. If that gives you a little way, if that gives you some rails to work on. And so, Rustin Higby, I am a dragon. I am a dream dragon. I am the memory reaper. I am the one you come to when you're looking for a place to escape and to rest. All you need to do is just offer me a memory. A beautiful treasure for me to keep. And you can have a wonderful place to rest your mind, recharge, and find whatever you need to be at peace. Oh, Raiden, no, that... I love the shading on it. I appreciate that you allowed us to share that with everyone, so... Any art you'd like to share, whether fan art or otherwise, please share it. Because I know, as you can see right now, there's a whole bunch of stuff people have been including. And hey, I love seeing art. It's like reverse parasocial relationships. Whenever y'all are dropping art, I'm like, oh my god, art, yes, I want to see the art, I want to see the art. Oh my god, so cool, I love it. How? Who's my good boy? Am I allowed to go? Sus question. The answer is yes. Good boy. Which, by the way, thank you. Thank you, Max. How? Who's my good boy? I think just about the only thing I'd say is if it has to have the alt tag on Twitter or Blue Sky, that's the one spot where I'd say,
might be a bit much for the Zettaplex. But play Minecraft with my friends. My friends are resting. Miss G is sleeping. I was gonna say, I think Nova's still here, but I know there is the SMP that Lorelai is working on. Oh no, Lorelai, Sin, Tony. I gotta look and see everyone in there because I know there's so many people. And hello, Pats, welcome in. We're just vibing for a ride. Okay, great. I'ma pick the most who's my good boy for reference. Bat. That. And you're playing some Honkshu Mimi, is that right, Max? I see. Yeah, I know, because while I was doing a different SMP, I know it's been a minute since I last jumped back in, because the one that I was doing, unfortunately, ended up getting sidelined because they were having major issues with the mod packs. So we have to jump into some new ones. Not this again. You know, I might take you up on that. Pinch Nip? Rude. Zaki Lucky. Wow. Come right on in and you're just... Hold on. Where are you? Where are you in this mix? And Zora, I haven't forgotten about you, so hold on for 1 second. Where are you right now? We got someone who pops in. Comes in, pinches... Wow. Oh my god. How very forward of you. Can't believe you. Well, I can't find where you spawned in. So you know what? It's just like, for an example, just all of a sudden someone, hi, comes in, pinches nipple. Bro, normally you gotta have a little foreplay before you get to that part. But I'm glad you enjoy them nonetheless. Anyway, your friend said, I mean, tee-hee. No comments. Oh my. Well, shucks. I shall make sure to keep them protected. And before I get too far into before I get into all of a sudden just too much stammering again, Zora, may you have a beautiful night. May you have restful dreams. And as you drift away into a peaceful abyss, may your mind be filled with such colorful and wonderful visions that allows you to drift away peacefully. And so, until you feel the strength to open your eyes and return to the waking world from this paradise of an escape, good night. May you return soon. Is there a shape I want for my moob window? Have fun with it. Have fun. Which real one? Your chest got oh my god. I know there are certainly some things where, you know, that is definitely an interest. I am afraid I do not. I don't know if there's any versions of me that you've seen in your dreams that might work a little differently. Actually, I do, but I don't want to go into that too publicly. Wink. At least in how I am in my existent form. I'm not quite... What are the words I use? While I appreciate the implied compliment from how succulent and juicy they are, I am afraid I am not a milk producer from there. But I do appreciate the compliment.
I was thinking of someone like Zeke Cow, which I forget if he has. I forget if that is canon. I know he's got a new name. Or then again, I think it might just be. I forget if he actually. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting like distracted right now. Going, do I know anyone who actually actually has the power of male lactation? What a conversation for the evening. Going to accidentally pour yogurt. Oh no, scandalous. So scandalous. I'm gonna have to use the alt tag for that one. But anyway, Tuxel, may you have a beautiful day. May you have a restful time as you drift through the hours of the waking until you're ready to close your eyes and return to the Zettaplex. So, may your art give you a smile. May you feel wonderful peace. And until you return,
Welcome, dreamer.
And I guess from here, good night. And thank you for that follow, Zaki Lucky. I'm sorry, well, I cannot provide milk from there. I do hope that you enjoy the stream. Yogurt. I want to lick yogurt up your ass. I mean, it's quite all right. No need to worry. I'm happy to bring your dreams to life. Steel's tail. Well, that's a little harder to snatch off me, I will warn you. That is attached quite firmly. Doesn't pop off like a Lego. Bat! Whenever you need a palate cleanser, just bat! Plugtail sus. Oh no, I assure you. I could pull up, bro, okay. I'm gonna switch and pull out my rev. I'm gonna pull out my rev sheet. I'm gonna give you a look. I will show you what it looks like on the other side. Let's see. All right, where are we at? Because I promise you, honestly, I think that would hurt after a while. No judgment, but certainly takes. What's the word I'm looking for? Skill and. Is openness the right kind of word? Wow, slapping a collar on me. I can't believe it. You know what? I'll give that to you in a second because I realized I just slipped out of it. I'm being evasive. Let's see, where are we right now? There we go. Anyway, give y'all this hello. If y'all want to see what it looks like from the other side. Of course, you know, this is just a little render showing ass for free. I know. Call up Big Frida, because we got ass up in this house. Ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. Oh my god. So anyway, yeah. The tail, it does attach to the tailbone. God damn! Oh my god. Y'all spicy right now. I mean, his neck, what do you think I meant? Oh my. Just careful, Dandelion, you don't bite the side that's got some scales on it. Get some yogurt. Oh my. There was a fan artist who did an entire series of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna put my ass away for a second. I appreciate the compliments, by the way, though. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Let's see. Can I even redeem that on myself again? Alright, I'll be a good boy. I'll slip back into my collar because you wanted to see me in a collar. I can't believe you. Can't believe you. Let's see. Excuse me for a second. Yeah. You're welcome, Naya-chan. Damn, boy, you thick! Oh my. Well, shucks, I can't believe y'all. Does the tail grow back? I mean, if someone's trying to chop it off, I assure you, they're not going to get too far. One of the things that, well, I should probably let you know is that I do have some power to manipulate how this world works. So if someone tries to get too close in a way that I'm not comfortable with, I can make them go very far away. Who's the good boy? Oh my. I know I've been meaning to actually add the reference to the Discord for a while. So for anyone who's ever looking to do anything else. Do I have dragon scales? So for me, I have scales. Any ridges start on my tail. I feel like it would be a little hard to actually wear a proper shirt otherwise. Ooh. So, well, I got a few scattered around scales. Surprise hug. Oh my. Oh my. You think you pulled a muscle man? You know who else pulled a muscle man? My mom! Sorry, couldn't resist. Peps. Me for peep soon. Oh, right, I should actually include that. Let me see if I can include the Visona. Because I do have links disabled. Only just because... Ow. Rude. If anyone wants to get in chat. Here is where the references are. Because I've had some problems, unfortunately, in the past with people who were not very nice and tried to share links to screamers and awful crap like that. So, you know, just to protect everyone from bad actors, I haven't allowed links yet. Well, a growl, please. Oh. Well, I know, Lorelai, I am always happy to wish a good night. Because I think it is 1 p.m. Eastern you're doing your next stream, right? If I remember correctly. So yeah, you've got a busy week. You've got a few collabs. I think you have afternoon stream. If it was 1 p.m. I'm pretty sure it was 1 p.m. Eastern. But anyway. If you do call it, well, if you do call it a night, may you have beautiful, restful dreams. May every vision of your mind bring you to a place of peace, of rest, of repose, and of the strength to take on anything that you need to face when you return to the world of the waking. So, rest your eyes. Feel the warmth within your soul. Feel a guiding light that carries you through the darkest of the abysses. And until we meet again, good night. Dex, you're going to the pub. Oh, man. Well, do enjoy yourself. Be well. And don't have too much. Drink water. I think that's the best thing I can say in that case. Drink water. Pace yourself, of course. Now, a growl. Dandelion, you wanted a growl. What? Don't be like... You know, it's all about pacing. Drink. So, Dandelion, when you say a growl, is there a particular kind of growl? How growly are we looking to get? Are you looking for something that's aggressive, more feral, something that's more sulking and agitated, intimidating? ASMR for free. Just looking for a growl. Oh no. Do I need to give you all liquid cooled redeems after that?
Chat, did that bring you a little heat, a little spice? It sounds like you enjoyed that. Almost like you had summoned a beast from the abyss. How interesting. Well, don't worry. This monster will keep you very, very safe.
Good night, Lorelei. Cease and desist. What? What? What's going on at chat? Silly goblin. Only time someone will ever say this. I'm glad you showed your ass. If you do need reference, I know. I think actually you DM'd me. I need to double check that. Yeah, I need to link my Visona just in there, just for convenience. But anyway, you're welcome. My ass for free. In esta economia. Chat, why are you all blushing? Why are you all getting dizzy? Come on, chat. It's okay. I won't bite. You have nothing to fear. Nothing at all. Everyone running away in horror like, oh no, it's too much. Oh, stop. Dandelion just sitting there like, continue. Tee. Oh my chat. Well, just remember, there's no need to be afraid of me. I don't stab. Well, yeah, but do you bite? I don't stab.
I don't stab.
Wow. Okay. Just slapping that on. I can't believe you. I can't believe you slapping on like that. Oh, well. Guess I'll have to transfer back to there. In fact, what happened to the... There we go. I forgot I took that down when all of a sudden y'all wanted to see my ass. That sounds so much sussier the more I say it. It's like, you're welcome. Here's my ass. If you need it for reference, here's my seat. You get the Crash Bandicoot view from the back. Y'all are something else. Oh. Just entertaining to watch chat. Azrael just like, no, I'm good. I got this. Chat. Chat just all running for the hills, just like, cold water. Azrael and Dandelion like, continue. Come on. More. I want more. I have memories to throw at you. Take crystals. I want more. Give me more.
And give me more now. Now!
Real for that. Stop. You're behaving. Oh, really? I might be your guide to your dreams. Down, dragon. Oh no. Is this like the Set Boy meme? Gonna go record yourself purring right now. We get some growls for some purrs. I see. I was gonna say if they were intended to be voiceover, I know I do have music in the background, blessing to just deactivate hearing too much.
The vibrations are nice. The seductive growling.
Well, here's the problem, is I think at this point we're approaching monster fucker territory, so I'm not sure. A less seductive growl. Just pull an Inuyasha sit boy and it's just like... I will say, if we're getting more animalistic, that I'd probably... that might get a little... might be a little rough on the throat. Making it worse on good behavior today. Oh no. Am I catching you all on a night where you were not doing crimes? Scandalous. Chat just like, shut up, baka. Tee-hee. Just as long as you go to sleep with a smile on your face when the time comes. Ow. And then you throw up. And then you throw stuff at me. Wow. I suppose that joke bombed. Hey, yo. Everyone just... Oh, so do we have blue rows in here? Do we have, like, the row of everyone just sitting cross-legged like... Continue. I'm enjoying this. Tee. Ash got more art crimes. Joke's on... Danny's like, joke's on you. I can turn you off, literally. Power of hearing aids. Man. Talk about using accessibility to your advantage. Playing the Uno reverse card. Bunkaro. Oh my. Oh my. Go to sleep with a blush. Just know that the warmth of a blush. Just feel it. Feel it like a warm blanket wrapping you. Like arms holding you close. Just a... Not like that. Ow. Can't believe y'all. Can't believe y'all throwing everything at me after I'm giving you something to listen to fall asleep. I know I squirrel brain earlier, but all of a sudden... By the way, Strawberry Man Kitty did... I feel like one of these is new. I feel like one of these emotes you did not too long ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like one of them... With how you were sharing them, I think you had the tail. You had animated that. Nor you. Was that new? Growl going to be those damn arms. You're welcome. All about getting some restful sleep. The beasts won't hurt you. They might look big and tough, but a gentle touch. After all, most beasts, any beast that doesn't want to hurt, knows how to not use their power. So, to just be protective. And good morning, Jesse. You came in at a fun time. Had gotten a request a few minutes ago to growl. And so, things got a little monstrous for a moment. And then all of chat started running. Well, all of chat, aside from about 3 or 4, started running for the hills at once. Bat! Back to bat. 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 No. Ow! No, rude. Going to be doing something else? I see. Playing video games. Got it. New okay, so was an updated tail. Got it. That's... Okay. Thought I remember. Well, yeah. Cool. Good to know. Zetta, psst, check showcase. Something else in showcase, eh? What do we got? Tail wag, tail wag, tail wag. I looked away from that. What else do we have here? Whips. Oh. Got something else being continued on. Got some cosplay. Got some models.
background. Wag, 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 wag. Oh, nice. Nice. From the adventure. Man. To think if there's a time to relive that adventure in another world. I also just checked general right now where Danny's like, and I've got my water. Want to know what to name the fan child of me and Lorelai? Oh dear. And hello. Whoa. Thank you very much, Blue Rose. I know all little funds that are going towards. So my VTuber Papa has already been paid for this look, and I appreciate a little extra help to help go towards my VTuber Mama for when we bring out that look. Just both hearing aids in front of the iPad. Yeah, it's hard because I feel like I don't know. Like, you know what, Blue Rose, here you go. You get other uppies. You get additional uppies. Up you go. Up to the Remy spot. You get to lord over everyone. In fact, I should probably get you with 2, Azrael, because I know you had dropped in some stuff earlier. There we are. Bat! Yeet! There you are, Azrael. Get you up there. And our get-along caller. Look at Infamous. He's just so happy. I think he has gone to bed by now, so that'll be nice. Taking off headphones on full blast. Do you get a growl?
You also want a growl. Fine. You can have your growl. So. Just be nice to the beast. Otherwise, they can bite your head off.
Leaving the room, eh? The Nota ship versus the Kava ship in the pool. Man, y'all just racing for the pool. I can't believe you. Did that cover that, Blue Rose? Y'all are enjoying the Schadenfreude right now. Everyone's just running for the pool. Teehee. More growls, more vibrations. There is, yeah. So, talking about ASMR, that's probably one of the most amazing things. Is some people, it does feel weird. But for a good ASMR artist who can work with binaural recording, you're welcome. With a good ASMR artist where they know how to use the mic to their advantage to capture feelings and sensations. And in this case, of course, I've got one microphone. I've just got me, so, what you hear is what you get. But where you can have the ability to move in and out with sound. Can be a very powerful thing, very hypnotizing. So that would be the fun of doing some ASMR. Of course, you want to have... What's the word I'm looking for? You want to have good triggers. Whether they be stress balls, or in some cases slime, in some cases very light ways to tap sounds. So on and so forth. It's interesting. Another art form. And everyone's probably just like, okay, just stop right now. It's too much. Weird sounds in ears. Leaving, jumping off. Oh my God, not more growls. The soft talking kind of ASMR. Restful.
will just guide you through your thoughts to rest, to relax. The breaths, the syllables, the simple sounds that will guide you as your eyes start to close, lull you away into a dream. How beautiful. Well. Man, chat, you're hot and you're cold. We kiss, we make up. And however the hell else it goes. Oh, that's what you mean. The art, yep, with Kage. Okay, that's what it is, with Kage. I hadn't realized that's how they've been combined with... I know, a lot of oofing. Oh my. Interesting. I feel like we might have to act that out in the roleplay. Making Minecraft roleplay? Oh my. Oh, yes. Darling, are you repping my brand? Man, making Minecraft roleplay like it's the classic era of YouTube. Kinda like seeing how chat would react to me doing a soft growl, eh? Okay. Well, the growl can always be gentle. Contented even. A little bit of a snort growl, I suppose, with that one, but... Because I think the thing about soft... You were waiting to do that. Because that's what I think we get with the soft growl, is just... Do not start, do not start. Oh my god. Anyway, Jesse, may you have a pleasant day today. Rest well, be safe, stay warm, and see you again soon. See how chat reacts. I've been doing some research, and the hardest thing I know, at least in terms of ASMR right now, is either having a binaural microphone or having it in a configuration where you can use two microphones that can work like that. Now, one problem is when you're using something to project everyone. I know in this case, you're all in here in the Zettaplex with me right now, but let's say you're on a microphone. You can have a problem where you might have a very directional microphone, where it's something that it sounds crystal clear, like you were right here with me. But then when you get around here, all of a sudden, it doesn't quite work, and you're getting off microphone, and it doesn't pick up the sounds of drifting from place to place. So it can be a little inconvenient again when you're kind of going off something like that, and you just see what has happened, but you then get back and boom. So there are some challenges to that. Vanguard's... The lore will play out. The lore. So much lore. Won't catch you, you'll just go tiny, taking one of those little mini shrooms. Becoming just a little guy. Like it's New Super Mario Bros. U. Or actually, which one was it? It was New Soup, the original New Soup. The lore! Have I ever heard of Minecraft ASMR? So, it's funny. I've never seen anyone specifically do Minecraft ASMR, but knowing the sounds of Minecraft, it is so fitting because a lot of Minecraft sound design is very soft, and it's something that's very gentle on the senses. So, let's just say you're mining. So on and so forth. You get all your different sound triggers. Actually, now I'm just imagining. Bat! There we go. Hello, bats. All the different Minecraft sounds. Like you could just have drinking Minecraft ASMR that... Or zombie ASMR. I guess you could even go into an Enderman with that. Although I know the one sound I would never want to hear in Minecraft ASMR. Gassed ASMR, which I'm not even going to make that sound because, you know, ghasts are just awful. Yeah, no creepers either. The hissing that... But we don't want any more creepers. There's enough creepers in Minecraft as is. Not going to get into that one. Beep it. It is rich in moisture. Going to get water soon. Because I think, you know... I don't mean to keep y'all on edge whenever I do promise a game. Sometimes it's just fun to hang out with y'all and talk. Because I think I probably will get ready to end stream pretty soon. Who do I have? Probably not tonight. Like, I think tomorrow I might want to do Escape from Ever After. And then... Good boy. Thank you, Ezra. Yeah. Probably do some more Hightail as the week goes on, because that's certainly one that's nice to jump into. Maybe even start to do My Pleasure, Nova. My pleasure. But, so yeah, I think probably some Hightail, Escape from Ever After. You have your purring ready. Now, I think the hardest thing with purring is usually when you need to get... You're trilling your tongue so much that... If you want to actually get something that feels like cat purring. I was going to say, no, there's a trigger, is cat purrs. Because... They have that motor kind of quality to it. And even while not purring, I know there's some dogs that they'll do the same thing, which just go, oh, that's... It... What's the word I'm looking for? It connects with you on a level. Because that sensation just resonates so much. Turn it to MP3. Yep. Can you ask me something? Possibly. What is the question, Diana? Sensitive to vibrations. Oh, yeah. Well, and especially a very happy cat where they're just, you know, purring, and with how low of a frequency that is. Just, it's more so sensing the vibrations than it is the sound. Yeah. So basically everyone likes good vibrations. Known. Understood. Like one of those vibrating chairs that just massage. Just bit by bit by bit by bit. Usually although those are a little rough on. Usually you need something a little more bespoke to work with the crunchies. Yeah. But anyway, do y'all think it's about time to call tonight? before it gets to be too late. Glow sticks. Oh no. Is it time to partay? Are y'all getting excited? Y'all getting hyper? Heck. Uh-oh. Oh no. Max breaking out the glow sticks. You know, I wonder. Dancey dance? I know I haven't broken out. I don't break out the Phoenix like, yeah, I don't break out Phoenix like what Jay does when everyone just starts raving. I know I was looking for a moment to see who is awake. I think I got some good options. Your right ear would make you the most jumpy if it's on that side. Interesting. Noted. Noted. Meows, purrs, Phoenix. Spread your wings and rise from... No. Spread your wings and rise from the ashes. There we go. Was a little pitchy for a second. Not gonna do too much, because, you know, we're getting ready to call it a night. But I will ask, as I'd like to know where we should go tonight. Who do we have? Oh, that's actually interesting. I'm going to throw this all to y'all. Where would you send purrs? Oh, that actually is a good question. I never thought about audio. I think I would say creative showcase because voice acting. Don't overthink it too much, but that's where I think I would say for that one, if it's something that you're looking to share, because it is performative art. Oh my god. Just saw someone like a reply from a while ago. I'm gonna set this for y'all to figure out where we should go. I'm going to throw this all to you to see. Time to get that song stuck in your head. You're welcome. I mean, Phoenix is... Man, Phoenix as a synthwave 80s power rock song, it gets stuck in your... That one will get stuck in your head real easily. But I'm going to throw this out to y'all, because as we set our course to rest and raid, here's 5 creators I'm looking at. If you all want to see one thing or another. So, looks like a lot of y'all want an art stream. Okay. Just chatting, chill. I know, I never like to name names. Sometimes name names. But sometimes it's, let's find what kind of stream you want to watch. Look and showcase, you doing some more art crimes? Oh. Because I realized it wasn't to evade when you had asked about a name, but all of a sudden I'm going, names are hard for me to come up with, because I like to think that there's some sort of meaning. She's just a little guy. Big, open-eyed. Oh my, yes, just fan kids. Cool. I think, okay, art. Well, rest well, Nova. Be well. Art showcase Rayquaza. So I think I know where we'll probably go in a second. But let's see what y'all vote on. Of course, get your votes in. Got a little bit longer. And then we will set our course to get ready to call it a night. To go off on an adventure. Where are we going? Where are we going? It's almost time. Anyone else voting? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. You all want to go watch art. Noted. All right. Whoop, I accidentally grabbed Danny.
Hi.
Yeet. Sorry. I'm being a dick by doing that. Not me. A little trolling. You know, try to be a good steward of people when they're drifting away. But just a little trolling. Just a little troll. Friendly trolling. Just a smidge. How about we get ready to call it a night, though? Let's see. Get ready to rest. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. It has been a pleasure to be a part of your evening and to help guide you to happy dreams. So, get ready to close your eyes, dive deeper, head towards the light, and hold that light close to your heart as a guide. For whatever you face, for wherever you're going, hold it close to guide you. And you'll always have a place in the Zettaplex whenever you need to return. Of course, before we head off, we always have the Discord. Got a lot of wonderful people. Got some great artists, creatives. We've started to get some silly stuff that is now going across different servers, and I am loving seeing that. When I'm seeing some of y'all go back to Jay's server, going back to Lorelei's stuff, probably in Mandy's too. I've not checked Mandy's. I'm not in Mandy's yet, but Miss G. I was going to say, who else? Miss G's all over. So. I couldn't even think of where to go with that, but thank you so much for joining me. We're going to have some more fun this week. Going to get back to a regular rhythm because I know it's been a minute. But we've got some more adventures to enjoy. Some dreams to play out. And I appreciate you letting me be a part of your world. Baka, didn't I say... I said goodnight, Nova. Oh, that's right, because I didn't think I knew your... I don't remember if you had a particular Discord. Yeah, I said goodnight, though. But at least as we get ready to go, we play out an anime scenario for y'all. Anyway, gonna drop your raid message, and I am going to send you to Incubus, who is doing some My Hero Academia art. So, thank you again for joining me tonight. Rest, recharge, and get ready for a new adventure. And until we meet again, I will see you all soon. Good night, dreamers.